people in the community who are going to be taking notes about the presentation of all the students. And today we have two people who are visiting us. And one is Dr. Vernon Hawkins, and he's the Dean of Business and Continuing Education for Edmonds College. So I'm going to give him a couple minutes so he can give us a welcome.
Thank you. I believe I'm going to give you your first piece of advice, which is always be prepared to speak. I don't care where you go. If somebody has give you a mic, you can't say, you got to be able to speak. Because I didn't know I was speaking this morning, so forgive me. Always remember, you may have to speak, so always be prepared. Let me just say, since our president isn't here, he's traveling, or vice president instruction is another meeting, I think it's upon me to welcome you to our campus. I am the Dean of Business and Continuing Education here at Edmonds College. We love this campus, we like the campus, we hope you enjoy it. We're always hospitable, and you have one of the best people here working with you today. This is kind of his area, his domain, Eduardo, who y'all have probably seen running around. I think he's going to be doing working with the group president for Edmonds College. I'm not going to be long. I'm just going to just say that if you ever want to continue your education, if you ever want to get an industry certification, if you ever want to get another degree, think about Edmonds College. We now have 4-year degrees here. We're no longer just a 2-year degree college. We have Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences in areas like ITAD and microelectronics and ANMED and a lot of technical careers. So just keep that in the back of your mind in case you or a family member wants to continue their education. Just know that we're here for you. I just want to get into say welcome you, thank you. If I can ever be of any service to you, just give me a call, let me know. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Absolutely right. We never know when somebody's going to ask us to say something. Like Hina. And she's a visitor today, and I'm going to ask her to tell you why is she here. Go ahead, Hina. Tell us who you are and what you do.
So I'm a UO Scale student studying journalism, and we have a class assignment this quarter. We're writing a story for the Washington Latino News Network, and for that, I want to write about the Latino Leadership Initiative and what it is for the community and how important it is to continue it and not. So I'll be taking photos here and there, and maybe probably around to ask some questions. So thanks to meet y'all.
Thank you so much, Hina. It takes a lot of work to create this type of program. So I want to say from the beginning, thank you to the LETI staff who goes back and forth and trying to adjust to whatever adjustments we need to do. Sarina doesn't speak Spanish, but she's done a wonderful job navigating and making sure that everybody gets that information regardless if it's needed, how it's needed. And so thank you, Sarina. And thank you to Andres, who's been helping me for the last 3 years with this. He's been kind of a transitioning, getting Sarina to do it. And you know what? Sarina is going to be bilingual very soon. So she's getting more familiar. She picks up words here and there. So she'll be bilingual before we know that. Okay, with that, I want to introduce you to people in the community who already connect with LETI in one level or another. So thank you very much. What we call them evaluators, because they're here to hear your presentation and to give you a feedback just in your presentation skills to help you do your presentation, improve it or whatever, or give you feedback. Maybe there is no need for any improvement, but just to hear from people in the community, okay? And so I'm going to proceed to tell you a little bit about the evaluators. As I said, some of these people are people who have been helping LETI for a long, long time. Exactly like Beth Wagon, who has been doing, all of you know because she done the presentation about building group.
We did team building in your orientation.
So thank you, Beth. Works for Washington State University Extension for 10 years. And the big program that she coordinates is the 4-H youth development For those of you who here knows about 4-H, raise your hand. Very few people. To me, is the best leadership program that exists that is hidden for the Latino community. Because I honestly thought it was just about raising chickens or cats, and it's way more than that. And I'm a volunteer there, was hoping to get one group going. I haven't been able to do it within the Latino community. She is willing to make it happen. What we need is a parent that wants to get involved in any photography, theater, robotics, mechanics.
Doesn't have to be a parent.
It doesn't have to be a parent, it has to be a Latino community member who wants to do a group in the community. So talk to her afterwards. So thank you, Beth, for being patient with me. One day we're gonna get that going. Thank you. And we have Diana Ortega, who serves as a Director of Education and Community Engagement at the Edmonds Center of the Arts, leading a performing art venue in Snohomish County. She oversees the creation and execution of community-driven, multicultural, and intergenerational education programs. I had the honor to meet her a couple of years ago and participated as a community person in the selection of the executive director for the Arts Center. And she asked me and the past executive directors, how can we get the Latino community involved in this center? They have the more beautiful performing arts in this area. The Latino community to come and listen to opera or some of the performers, because they're not prepared for that. So we need to educate the community and the kids to enjoy Shakespeare and all these things, so that way they can enjoy it, you know. And they've had some events that are very close to the community, like they done a mariachi festival, and they had a full house. So what I told the new executive director is, give me 3 years. In 3 years, we're going to get the Latino community to have many groups. And in 3 to 4 years, we want to have 800 Latinos, 800 friends in the community to come and listen to Latino performing groups. So just for enduring that dream, and she's going to help me make it happen, I want a big round of applause for somebody. Who comes from the East Coast, and tell me there is not higher powers in this world. She just sitting to somebody, I'll get one of you to say, how did you guys met? Could you please tell the story? Yeah, just tell the story.
So I met Diana in my master's program in New York City. We studied, we got our master's in public administration together. We were in a cohort as well. And as an FYI, we also had to present group projects. We presented at the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation in Quincy, New Jersey. But anyway, you know, so it was great when we met, because you know she's, you know, we both have Latino backgrounds, and we both come from first-generation families. So anyway, yeah, it's a small world.
Thank you so much. From the east side, what are the coincidences that they get to be in a panel like this, and they both are really committed to help LETI and any other nonprofit organization move to the next level. So that brings me to Ariel. Ariel currently serves as a government relation for community transit in Snohomish County, where he oversees the development and implementation of the agency legislative agenda, advocacy strategy, and stakeholder engagement across federal, state, and local levels of government, addressing various policy, funding, and regulatory matters. As a member of the government relation team of the Washington State Teachers Union, I didn't know that, the Washington Education Association, he serves as an advocate for one of the largest unions in the state, helping the organization leader develop political strategy during the 2016 campaign cycle. As a deputy, this is one more hat that he had, as a deputy chief of staff and external affairs to the mayor of Seattle, Uriel played a key role in developing the organizational structure of the mayor's executive governance program team, and executing community strategy on various issues, especially in the campaign for the 15 minimum wage requirement in 2014, which was the first in the nation to be taking place. In addition to that, he worked under Senator Pat Murray, and that's a whole array of different things. What I want to emphasize is not only he's here as a Latino, as a member, as a representative of his agency, he's here in the individual capacity and has offered his private support in any advisory activity that LETI has. The political world and the advocacy is very much new to me because, but I'm in the trenches, so I know I need to get better about it. So we still haven't met about in what area he's going to personally help me grow. So he's definitely going to be a mentor for me in my new steps in government. So with that, I think did I cover everybody? Yes. And so let's give all the evaluators. Cindy is going to be translating for Beth in case she needs something, because some of the well, actually, it's going to be good that you're in the middle. Well, you'll be summarizing later, but maybe you can, because he doesn't want to speak Spanish. So that would be fantastic. And let's give the evaluators a big applause. And